Hello. It is an undisputed fact that attitude plays a very important role in whatever results you create for yourself. Whatever the kind of experiences that you go through, attitude has an important contribution in each one of them. In this video, I am going to share with you 4 steps that will help you to create super attitude. And you will notice as you develop this super attitude, how your life starts changing for the better. And that's what all of us aspire for. So the first one is focus on the future. Why is it important to focus on the future? Because you are going to live there. Every moment is leading to your future. And that is why it's important to focus on future. And what are some of the benefits when you focus on future? First one is when you focus on future, you start getting clearer about the path that you need to travel to reach there, isn't it? And that is what helps in creating a right kind of attitude. Another thing that happens is your distractions start disappearing. You are able to focus more on your present, this moment, because whatever you are doing, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling in this moment, that is what is going to lead you to future. So you start living more in the present because you are taking inspiration from the kind of future you want to create for yourself. Another important thing that happens by focusing on future is you actually unstuck yourself from the past. Let me ask you this as a question. Is it true that many of us remain stuck in the past? The kind of baggages that we built over a period of time, this is nothing else but living in the past. And another question that comes up here is, has it helped you in any way? I am very sure it has not. So that is why when you start focusing on future, you unstuck from the past, start living in the present. And another important thing that happens is in the present moment, how does your mind work? By focusing on the future, your mind becomes creative, your mind becomes solution centric. Your mind starts thinking of ways to move there. So focus on the future is the first step. Second important thing that is suggested, important step that is suggested is think about the solution. And why is it important to think about the solution? Because otherwise, as you keep on thinking of the problem keeps on expanding. Not in reality, but in your mind. And the more it expands, the lesser the probability that you have to solve it. So start focusing on the solution. Whether it's a small problem or a big problem, there's nothing to be concerned about that. What you need to focus on is how to solve it. And as you become solution centric, you will notice the hurdles, the hindrances, the blockages, they start disappearing slowly and steadily. And that's what is important to continue to rise and shine. The third step that I'm suggesting is look for the good. And this is so powerful. In whatever situation you are in, look for the good. I remember an incident that happened with us very recently, that we had to travel to another place for a very important event that we were looking forward to, myself and my wife. But for certain reasons beyond our control, we were not able to go there. Now the question is, how do you feel something that you were excited about? How do you feel when you are not able to go there? Obviously you feel upset. But what we started discussing, that what is the good in that situation that we are not able to go? And let me say this, the end result that we are experiencing is something so powerful that we need to be thankful for the situation that we were not able to travel there. Right? So look for the good in any kind of situation, and that will give you a ray of hope, that will give you light at the end of the tunnel, and whatever way you want to put it, that's perfectly fine. But look for the good in any kind of situation, because situation comes as a sequence of events and you just have to tackle it, you just have to accept it, and the acceptance means look for the good in it, right? And the last step that is being suggested here is seek the valuable lesson. I mentioned a little while back that we tend to live in the past, we tend to carry the baggage from the past. Another dimension of that is we do make mistakes. All of us do. We do things which are not so right to do. But the question is, if you want to get ahead in your life, look for the lesson, seek the valuable lesson in any kind of situation. And as you seek that lesson, as you find out, as you discover that lesson and make an application of that lesson, understand this. Lesson by itself is not important. You don't have to write an essay. What you need to do is put that into practice so that you can create better, different, new results for yourself. And as you apply these 4 steps that I've shared with you to create super attitude, you will notice how they start influencing the kind of outcomes that you start creating for yourself. I wish you all the best, and I'll meet you in my next video.